Gabby Giffords deserves a vote. The families of Newtown deserve a vote. The families of Aurora deserve a vote. Oak Creek and Tucson and Blacksburg and the countless other communities ripped open by gun violence, they deserve a simple vote.
I was joined from Washington by the Democrat Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro. Rosa, you're a close friend of Gabby Giffords. When the President made that remark, it was very poignant. What did she make of his speech?
Well, you know, Jane, I haven't talked to Gabby, and she is a friend, but I know that she was up on her feet, as was her husband, Mark Kelly, when the President talked about Gabby and Newtown, Connecticut. And you know, I'm from the state of Connecticut. These people deserve a vote. And the President was absolutely clear. He said, you don't have to vote for the measures, but allow this body, which is the representative body, to be able to cast the vote and in order to see that we can move forward.
As well as gun control, he talked about the economy. Obama talked about immigration, very much focusing on domestic issues in this speech. Do you think that's the right focus for him in his second term?
I do. I think the President offered a confident view of what the future economy of the United States can be. And he laid out some, it was optimism about our ability to take on the serious challenges that we have and offer solutions about how we create a thriving middle class. Of how we tackle the problems of economic growth and focusing in on raising a minimum wage, education and training for the for a workforce, universal preschool, investments in manufacturing, investments in our infrastructure so that we can work to America. That creates jobs. That creates the opportunity for people to make it through to the middle class, and it provides the opportunities for an engine of growth, which is what we need to do today in the United States, is to grow our economy, put people to work. And I think that the President absolutely had the right focus and moving forward, and he just didn't talk about it, he provided solutions, and we'll get more of the details to those solutions.
The problem, though, of course, is not just the ideas he has, it's getting those ideas through. How confident are you that he's going to really be able to push through any of these reforms over the next few months?
Well, I thought it was interesting last night where the President really did take on the Republicans. He said we cannot move as a country if we are going to careen from one manufactured crisis to another, whether there is a threat to shut down our government. And that he said we have got to come together to move forward. We can tackle these problems. There are solutions to the problems. So he was very forthright, and in essence he took off the gloves and he said we can't continue on this way, that there's got to be a means for compromise. And I think our country is ready for that compromise. The people in this nation, you know, it's Democrats, Republicans, independents, are facing very uncertain economic times. They want to know that their representatives here understand the nature of the problem and, in fact, are going to act to do something about it. They know that we can't solve every problem, but they do demand that we address them and start to come to those solutions that can help to make a difference in their lives and to keep themselves and their families economically strong.
Okay, there we must leave it. Rosa DeLauro, Representative, thanks for joining us.